So here we are on day 3 in Wabasha at the National Eagle Center. And here we just left Lake Pepin, just north of here. And then there's the bird's nest. And we're taking a little tour. And in an hour or so, there's going to be a live tour demonstration with the eagles.
They're on their own in the summer, typically. Usually, the timeline in this part of the country, eggs are usually laid end of February, early March. They hatch typically 35 days later on the dot. They're usually located at least fairly close to water bodies. Really good example of that. Not sure if any of you folks noticed it before popping in here, but the floor mat we have on the center of our union. It's pathetic how bad I was doing in an average southern summer. I legitimately melted into a puddle on the floor. That's how bad it was. In the south, heat is the problem. Not coldly, it will cool down in a warm environment. It pays to be tiny if you live somewhere toasty.
So, will they not fly?
Angel here physically cannot, Washaka cannot fly safely. These two birds are both with us due to injuries, as are all of our birds, that prevent them from being released into nature. Take Angel, for example. When Angel wide of spine, he just tried to swallow whole, for the record. He could have, but he's deciding to be a little dainty today. Now that Latch is out and about getting a good look at everyone, and crunching bone, that is exactly what you're thinking it is. Are there any questions that I can answer for folks? Be it about bald eagles? Bald eagles cannot fish on frozen water. They have to go to where the water's open. Find those open pockets, you will find dozens, if not hundreds of bald eagles. And not to plug us too hard, the water in front of the main building of the Eagle Center does not freeze consistently. We'll usually get about 20 or 30 feet of ice from the banks, but that center channel will stay open. Also, he's just a little more dramatic about it because his wings are, well, huge compared to our arms.
How much does Latch weigh?
How much does Latch weigh? I'm actually going to throw that to all of you. Looking at Latch and looking at me, him with his 6-foot wingspan, about 2.5 foot tall, what do you think he weighs? About how many pounds?
12.
12, 10?
7.
27.
6.
6? He's 7.5 pounds. Hollow bones is a big part of it. A bald eagle's entire skeleton, every bone in their body combined, averages 1.5 pounds. That's it for their entire skeletal structure. They're also covered top to bottom in 7,000 feathers. That's a lot of floof with no real substance to it. Think very similarly to our winter coats. When I put my big fluffy winter jacket on, I look 3 times the size I actually am. I'm not particularly broad.